Full disclosure off the rip, this is for the 8 to 5 blue collar working man trying to get out of the rat race and learn how to market their excavation company. I'm a residential one-man show, and I'm gonna show you how I personally market my business to stay busy, to stay profitable, and to be professional. This is not for some high-end guy, for the big $1 million operation. I'm a small operation, I'm a one-man show, I'm self-efficient, and this is for probably, I'd say most of us. This is for the working man. This is for the guy that's literally sick and tired of just clocking in and clocking out at the same place you don't feel appreciated, because that was who I was. That was me. And since I escaped that life and became self-efficient working for myself, my life has changed. And like I always say in all my videos, God first, family second, work third. It might seem crazy. You might seem like you're not keeping up with your competitors, but in reality, guys, you've put your focus in the right areas and you'll be led to where you need to be led to. So get a notebook out, get a pencil, paper, and take notes as I make this video. Yes, I talk fast. Yes, I get excited, but this is real life testimony, what I have done. And it's generated, 6 figures every year since I started. Well over 6 figures. This year, I'm gonna be on the track to $250,000 this year by myself. So this is real life advice that really works. I've proven to make to work, and I'll explain how I figured all this stuff out naturally and what I've done to learn. So sit down, lay down, put your headphones in, weed eat mo, whatever you gotta do, tune in, and I hope I can help you guys. Thank you so much for watching, like, subscribe. More dirt, baby, let's hammer. Yo, Cole Morse here, aka More Dirt. Checking out my destroyed garage from my last video, but now I have a new dirt back in the garage. I got the skid steer home, my dump trailer's home, the 40 footer's back there somewhere is home. It is 7 a.m. on a Thursday. I'm actually taking my boys to daycare. I'm gonna come home, get all my stuff washed, service, prep, ready for the next job. And today we're gonna go over marketing and how when I first started in business, I had no marketing material. I had nothing. I had no pictures, videos, proof of actual excavation works other than dirt bike tracks. So I'm gonna explain to you guys how I really was aggressive on the internet and using algorithms and certain keywords, and how I built my business from zero to what it is today in less than 2 years. So let's hammer. There's the Bambinos. My two-year-old twin boys will be 3 in a couple weeks. Before we get into this today, before I get home and get going, I want you guys comment below, what are you struggling with? What do you want to know more about as far as marketing and advertising and estimating, stuff like that? I've made videos before in the past about estimating and stuff, but if there's something you're struggling with or questions you have, comment below, and I'll try to make more videos about that. Because at this point in my YouTube journey, getting back with all you guys that email me is almost a full-time job, and I do my best that I can. I'm answering 100 to 140 emails in then like 2 or 3 day time span, and that's a lot to do while you're in a full-time business and you're a dad. So now my kids are back in daycare. My wife went back to school. She's a teacher, and our daycare center only has services whenever school's in session. So it's August now, so the boys are back in school. So now I have more time at home when I'm not on a job site to do videos and answer you guys' questions. So whatever y'all struggling with, whatever questions you have or want to know more about, or like just simple little tips, yeah, just comment below and we'll do what we can to make more footage for you guys. This is what your own driveway becomes looking like whenever you fix everyone else's driveway. This is a disgrace. Just got home from dropping the boys at daycare. I'm getting ready to hook that back up so I can unload that and get to washing. This dude has been on job site for 3 weeks. Absolutely filthy nasty. Needs degreased. Oil needs changed. Not changed, needs checked. Filters need cleaned out, blown out, and she needs a good washing, so. All right, got the skid steer sudsed up. I'm gonna let it soak in for a second, and I figured I'd touch base. Don't mind my mud all over my glasses and shirt. Washing machine, it happens. So I'm making this video for the guys that you already have time on the machine and you're basically trying to get out of your 9 to 5, say you're an operator and you want to get into this business. How do you market yourself? How do I make a social media presence that is appealing and looks professional and looks like you know what you're doing? That's what this video is for. That's who I'm making this video for. So day one, you make your Facebook work profile. How do I look professional? How do I snap off, get going, moving forward? The average customer in the residential market that uses the internet has a 30-second, let's just say time span, like attention span. So if they scroll past your post, the first thing they see has to catch their eye. That's just how it is. So you have to make a post that's appealing yet professional looking. Okay, so how do I do that? So I'm a big before and after picture guy, huge before and after picture guy. So your work starting out, before you even, I would try to go do a job for a buddy, like I said, cousin, aunt, uncle, nephew, coworker, whatever, and do something and document that. And even if you have one form of evidence to use as advertising fuel, that's all you need to get going. That's literally all I had, was one driveway and dirt bike stuff. So you make a post with a heading, you know, where you're from, you're basically a brief description of your company, and then say, wow, check out these before and after pictures. You know, I'll put a picture of like my example post. It might seem overkill, but I'm telling you guys, it's not. The average person, their attention span, it's just like activation. What sparks their interest? What are they going to see? You have to set yourself apart from the other people. It's not rocket science. It might seem over the top, but it's not. These tips is stuff that I learned, that I did myself, and it's worked really, really well for me. And also, a lot of people won't tell you this, is algorithms. An algorithm on the internet and social media, specifically Facebook, is, I utilize Facebook for a lot of my stuff. My business, a lot of my business comes from Facebook, some on YouTube. But I live in Eastern Standard Time Zone. Tuesdays and Thursdays between 7 o'clock and 9 p.m. are basically like one of the highest trafficking times on the internet. That's not fact, that's just what I've learned from my own research. And when I post in those two time slots, I get the highest interaction. If you can utilize your advertising, real life advertising, not boosted ads, just real life post in those time slots, more eyeballs are going to see it. Tuesdays, Thursdays, Eastern Standard Time, 7 to 9 p.m. I really have saw real like interaction, and a lot of people see my stuff quickly. A lot of people see it. It's as simple as when you take a before and after pictures, make sure you stay on the same location before you're before and you're after. I don't care if you have to put an X on the ground or like make a mental note of, hey, I took a before picture, say here, the same one after has to be in the same area. That way you can really showcase, hey, this is what it looked like, in the way that gives the visual to the customer, your potential customer. You have to make them be like, wow, that guy did that. And I always like including a brief description, you know, like, I don't know, let's just say, for instance, you're doing a building pad or a drive extension. Just this customer had this 40 by 60 pad. We cut it down, took hauled excess material out, brought in an adequate amount of new stone. You know, basically kind of explain your steps and bullet points and the description. That way the customer gets an idea of what they're looking at. Like, okay, this is what it looked like, this is what it ended up like, and this is the steps to take to get there. That way they resonate to them, okay, this is a process. This is not just a real quick, cheap thing. So that way they kind of get an idea, okay, this is not going to be a cheap service, if that makes any sense. And believe it or not, the more you post on your business page and tie it to your personal page, if you can do that like consecutively, like if you post something on your business page, take the same exact post, put on your personal page, then on your personal page, tag it in your business page. Or tag your business page. That's just, that way people recognize this is who owns this company. That's who owns this company. If I see this work, I know that's him. If this is him, this work. You see what I'm saying? So that way you're basically building a brand. Not to build a brand, like you're not building a brand to sell, but you technically are trying to sell yourself. You're selling yourself as a brand to do this service. All right, got the skid steer washed, got my bikes washed. I'll put in the garage, organized, and I guess it's time to take a little talk about, whatever they say in Australia, I'm not sure. Anyways, back to the algorithm thing, and once you guys get that down and you start utilizing and posting, 7 to 9 p.m. Eastern time, if that's where you're from, or basically, it's as simple as researching the highest traffic on the internet in your area. You can Google it. I'm sure there's graphs everywhere to look up and find it. Once you find that out, just use it to your advantage, and then, make your post, it's hard to explain. What am I trying to say? Figure out what customers you want to go after, what scope of work you want to go after, and design a post, a custom-made post, and post it that way. And then once you get the algorithm thing working with you, start doing like one boosted ad. So one of my first ever boosted ads I ever did, I had 2 or 3 jobs I did on my dad's little farm tractor. I took good before and after pictures. I basically explained what scope of work I was trying to do and what services I offered. So I basically was like, M&M Earthworks, fully insured. This is the service I offer. locally owned and operated, whatever. And then I did bullet points below what I offered, like in services in my post in the text head. And then below that, I put before and after pictures. And you always have to, the before and after pictures are everything. And what you can do on Facebook is you can boost an ad and you can actually make it for a certain radius. So say you live in a town and you only want to go 20 or 30 mile radius. You can actually click on the boosted ad thing and make it bigger. So your radius will only get 30, 40 miles. So you only are advertising that one circle around where you are. That way you're not advertising the whole United States of America, because at that point you're just wasting money. Another thing I'm going to tell you guys is now Apple is charging people a fee to use Apple. Like if you're using an Apple product and you try to boost on Facebook, they make you pay an Apple fee. That's complete BS in my opinion. What I do is I go on my iPad on Safari and I just log on through Safari. I don't know how it works, how it manipulates it, but since it's not an app through Apple, it's on Safari, like the actual website Facebook, and will not charge you a service fee. And myself personally, I do $250 a month sometimes, like on an ad, which I barely run ads anymore. But when I first could afford it, I would do one ad, a nice detailed ad, $250, and I'd advertise it to my one local area. And that one job pays for that thing 10 times over. So it's almost worth it. You gotta, low risk, high reward type deal. So I know starting out business, not having any money, $250 seems like a lot, but let me tell you guys, a lot of people see it. And if people contact you off your ads, you can custom make the reply messenger. And I always go through and make a custom message so it looks more natural, not just an automated message. Little tricks like that to separate you from your competition can go a long way. Some things that did not work, that I did not see a reason to do it again. Yard signs, where I'm from, worthless, not worth the money. Cold calling people, kind of, but not really. You really have to build integrity and you have to build, like I said, a brand earlier. You have to almost build yourself up and show people through your work and document everything. That way people can be like, okay, this kid's a man of his word, or this man's a man of his word. He's going to do what he says and he's going to do what's right. So when you're doing this marketing thing, you also have to keep in mind and have integrity, because if you mess something up, you have to be able to go back and fix it. And that word of mouth stuff will help you. So when you do marketing, no one gets on there and tries bashing you, or you get no backlash. That way, what you say in your marketing is truthful and honest, and you're not just BSing, because no one wants a BSer. Another thing too, starting out, if you guys have like these local county chatter groups or whatever, or local township groups, like we have one called Something County Chatter, where I'm from. There's a county to the west, south, north of me that I work in, and the county I'm in. And I'll go on, when I first started, I went in all those county groups, surrounding county groups, and I basically posted, hi, I'm Cole with M&M Earthworks. I'm 25 years old at the time. Here's my business. Here's the services I've offered. And I basically showed a brief testimony and a description of what I did, what my company was about, and just basically offered my services that way. You might not get a bunch of hits on that at first, but at least your name will be popping up in people's timelines and they'll start seeing you. So basically, after you start utilizing this process and start doing this on the internet, Facebook or whatever, Facebook, I don't know how Twitter works. I don't use Twitter or X, we're going to call it. I don't use that. But Facebook, Instagram, Facebook's probably the easiest way where I'm from. Once you get this rolling, once you start getting jobs, just always remember before and after pics, and then they always do a brief description and just basically tell a story with what your jobs do. Because yes, we are an excavation company, but you want to tell a story. You want people to connect with you, because like any good salesman or any good entrepreneur will tell you, you're selling yourself. You are literally, when you first get out of the truck, first impression is everything. So keep that in mind. And what you do when posting your personal page directly reflects your business page. So all the political stuff and how freaking crazy it is in this world and how bad I want to post political stuff, I don't, because I know that's not the best for business sometimes. So always keep that in mind. I'm gonna keep this video super short and sweet. I'll probably do it for now. I'll potentially get into another detailed video more with Excavation Academy, but I want to do this just for you guys. I know a bunch of you guys subscribed lately, and I so appreciate it. You guys have no idea. So I'm hoping this helps answer any of you guys questions, and always reach out to me if you can. I'll get back with you if I can, but like I said, it's getting crazy, it's getting wild. I'm hoping I answer a lot of blanket questions just in this video. So, as always, God first, family second, work third. Dig, boys. Keep on digging, and if you don't have enough, get more dirt. We'll see you later.